Hey guys, Sonda here doing another audio commentary, and sorry for saying hey guys so loud. I probably just blew your guys' ears out, and I apologize. It's just me being happy. Alright, so today I'm going to bring you a game between Light, Alive, and Violet. So yeah, Violet being the Protoss player, and Light Alive being the Terran player, and the winner of this is how it works. Since Jangbi ended the OSL last year in the top 16. He kind of gets a bye for the first game of this. And the winner of Light Alive versus Violet actually gets to play Jangbi after this. So he gets the little advantage here just because he ended so high in the OSL last year. So, yeah, so this is first game. So I'm pretty excited about this. This first game will be played on Plasma. Plasma, a map I don't know too great, really. I mean, I've observed a couple games on it, and I've never actually said. I always say "ob." That's kind of weird. I've never actually said the full word "observed." Anyways, so yeah, this is going to be played on Plasma, and this is a game between Violet and Light Alive. And I'm just going to start saying Light, but if I do say Light Alive, it's the same guy or whatever. So Light will be spawning in the 3 o'clock position, the blue Terran player, and Violet will be spawning in the 7 o'clock position, the green Protoss player, and there's a picture of Violet, yeah. And I know that, like, tough guys wear pink, but obviously tough StarCraft players name their character Violet, so I'm expecting a lot from him. Yeah, Violet, very new to the pro scene, actually. Only played about a total of 7 games and hasn't had too much luck in those, and has not beat a Terran yet in a pro game. So maybe this is the first, and this would be a cool thing to get your first win because it is the OSL. So we'll see. So I'm kind of cheering on him just because his name is Violet. I expect quite a bit from him. His opponent, Light, is actually exactly 50% against Protoss. 23 wins and 23 losses, so exactly dead even 50%, so I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, the Korean sign, sorry, can't help you out with that. I can read the date to tell you it was played on the 18th, but I don't know what good that's really going to do. Yo, alright, so it does look like Light will be blocking himself in pretty standardly here. And Violet will be throwing up his gateway. Yeah, to tell you a little bit about this map, actually lurker eggs stop from any bigger units making their way through the base, and they're right outside your base. So now Light will be scouting in the right direction, so he'll get the early scout on Violet. But Violet is pulling 2 probes off, it looks like. 1 probe is going out to scout, so Violet's actually sending a scout, but he's going to keep that scout on a ramp. So we may be seeing, we might be seeing Violet up to something. And now that SCV is coming up the ramp, Violet will pull another probe off here. So this SCV will be forced to abort his mission. So yeah, he is up to something. He might be up to something here, or he's just making Light think he is up to something. So either one, we're going to see which one he chooses to do exactly. Yeah, so Plasma, very exciting map, actually a 3-person map, and it does look like his probe is going up the ramp, so he is up to something. So we are seeing some kind of form of cheese from Violet. We're going to see exactly what he chooses to do. It looks like he is throwing up a pylon there, so we are going to be seeing some hidden tech, and I feel this could either be hidden DT or it could be some kind of air tech drop for Reavers or such. We'll see after this pylon finishes. We'll see what kind of building he does throw up. I had an idea this might happen just because he did block off his entrance. Often they do that to trick their opponents, trick their opponents into thinking they're doing something crazy, or often they do that to really do something. And this SCV is coming out, and if the SCV happened to scout this, that would be horrible. Robotics facility is going up, so we are going to be seeing what looks to be hidden Reaver tech. So this could be actually pretty exciting here. This is a crazy build. I mean, Reavers, I wouldn't really propose the thought of going 1-gate Reavers for players that aren't pros or very high-level players, just because you have to be so effective with your Reaver and do so much damage, and even if you do a lot of damage, you need to keep that first Reaver alive, so I just feel that's kind of my input on it, and I know Tasteless has said a couple things about that, so yeah, it's not like I'm copying him. I really agree with that, and I just think you have to be so effective that it's hard for an average player to do that. So the robotics facility is up, and I expect to see a robotics support bay come up fairly quickly. But Light does look like, or Violet, yeah, sorry, Light does look like he will be throwing up a command center. So he's going to try to get his natural expansion and take this economic lead early as he can in this game. Protoss needs to stay one base ahead of the Terran player, so it does look like Light will be trying to get the economic lead early. Maybe he trusts his late game. And this barracks looks like it will be going up to scout. So if he could somehow scout this robotics facility with this barracks, this would absolutely be devastating for Light. For Violet, that could be a huge thing if he's happened to scout that with the barracks. Luckily for Violet, the barracks are not the quickest moving building, or the quickest moving thing, I guess you could say. I've never really seen a factory and barracks race, so I don't know which one's the fastest moving building. But yeah, the robotics support bay is going up, so it looks like we will be seeing Reavers. And yeah, Starport is going up, so this actually could be, if he gets Wraiths, which I have a feeling he might be getting that one Wraith to deal with the shuttle, this could turn to be devastating for Violet. One Wraith, I really like the idea of Terran getting one Wraith. It really can stop any kind of Reaver harassment. Two Zealots look like they are pushing out slightly from his base. I'm going to see if he's going to be aggressive with these, or if he's just going to. And this barracks will scout this robotics facility. So this is bad. Very unfortunate for Violet, but very nice read by Light, to say the least. The shuttle is out getting the extra scout, and now the shuttle will be going up to pick up the Reaver that I have a feeling will be popping out short. And there it is. It pops out now. He was actually going to land his barracks and make some Marines and try to wipe that out. So that shuttle and the Reaver, but a Wraith will be out soon, so he needs to be very smart and very careful with this Reaver. If he loses this Reaver, this could be set him so far behind it would be hard for him to come back. Does drop the Reaver. Going to try to get easy shots on that tank. He drops two Zealots to draw the fire while he does get the Reaver. So we are seeing decent micro, but the Zealot looks, barely saves the Zealot. So decent micro so far. But now the Wraith is out, and he cannot lose this. He needs to be very careful with this shuttle. But all his early game harassment has been stopped, and you could see his face. Actually has two gateways thrown up behind his base just to probably protect his robotics facility, and he obviously wanted to end this game quickly. Maybe he doesn't trust his late game, or maybe he knows he's the weaker player in this, so he needed something to get himself back in this. Wraith is actually going and trying to get the kill. Luckily for Violet, he does have that one Dragoon to help draw the fire while his does some kind of shuttle micro, but all his Reaver harassment has been completely stopped so far. So this is not looking good for Violet already. Now he's going to throw up some missile turrets, and that is Light, because Protoss don't have missile turrets, for those who don't know. Just kidding. Moving in, using the shuttle for some scouting purposes. I mean, to be able to see over the ledge, but the missile turret, the shuttle barely gets away and actually drops the Reaver because he was scared he was going to lose it. Shuttle has one hit. So, wow, this Reaver has been completely stopped. So, beautiful play so far